Hello, ladies. Today's topic is about women going for the bad boys, right? So, how many women know that when they can choose between a bad boy, like a player, and a safe, nice man who does everything right but is a little bit weird, they would go for the bad boy, okay, who has the roller coaster energy and who is just making her feeling up and down. So I have been there myself a couple of years ago where I only felt attracted to those bad boys who would abandon me, who would be passive, I would feel fear they might leave me, and they would go on to other women, and I just didn't feel safe. And those good, safe men, they just felt so boring. I felt so bored. So let me share with you a little bit my story, because I think it's so many women can relate to that. So I remember back then being with a man who was kind of very passive, and he never wanted to pay, never call me, never text me. I was always chasing him, and literally every day I had the fear that he will abandon me. So so what happened there, I actually desired a high value healthy relationship, and I signed up for coaching with my last money, by the way. Like I wasn't having this abundant mindset back then, and I signed up for coaching. And I told my coach I really want a man who would never leave me, and who would only want to be with me, who would never want to be with another woman, and who would want to provide for me and protect me, and who would want to always keep his word. And she asked me, okay, Elizabeth, okay, so tell me, how is your boyfriend behaving right now? And I said, yeah, it's kind of like the opposite. I really feel afraid he's going to drop me every single day, and he's kind of like really interested in other women always, and he never wants to provide for me. Like, I have always to pay 50-50, and I don't know, like protection and keeping his word. So it was like a disaster. But this guy gave me something that I was used to from my childhood: the feeling of being unsafe, rejected, abandoned, and left, and in fear, constant fear. So this is how my childhood looked like. So obviously I was attracting a man who gave me the same feelings that I have been used to in my childhood. And so you girls see how we are a match for what our emotions are, right? And the reason I'm telling you the story, because I want you to know how I moved through that, and how I learned the process to change, and how I'm also teaching right now my clients to move through that. So long time short, like, he break up with me, telling me that, yeah, Elizabeth, by the way, you're the most pretty girl I've ever dated, but well, that's not enough. Like, I want to have now a new girlfriend. Like, he literally told me that, and I was just so heartbroken. I had like a panic attack for 2 weeks back then, because I put all my worth to him and all my emotions, and it was just so bad. Anyways, then we break up, and then my coach told me to go circular dating. And then I was like, fine, I'm gonna try this out. And then I started going out with men I would never go out before. Like, they were so high value. They called me queen. They called me I'm beautiful, and they would do everything for me that I wanted. Like, they would meet whatever time I wanted. We could go to whatever restaurant. They would pay for everything, call me beautiful, and just make me feel so safe and special. And I was just thinking, like, I hope my friends don't see me with you, and like we're not a match. And I'm only doing this for inner work purposes because I had so much pain with my other relationship. Anyways, long story short, I started going out with this type of man with no roller coaster energy. They were like so safe. I knew they are not going to leave me. Not that they, didn't have any options, but they were just so safe. They were interested in me, and they would never make me feel like they would drop me or leave me. They were like, I know what I want. I like you. I want you, and that's it. Also, they showed me a sense of security, like, oh, I really like you, Elizabeth, so I'm not going to go for another woman. Or even when I was circular dating, they still decided to date only me. So I knew, okay, like, I'm the queen, like, I don't have to feel afraid of him cheating. That's new, that's interesting. Always providing, I never had to ask, and protecting. So I knew, like, whatever I'm going through, they're gonna be with me. And that sounds amazing, right? But it was so boring. It was so boring and so new for me. And I was like, oh God, this is so boring. Like, I literally was addicted to my pain, to my anxiety, to the fear of losing the guy, to the fear of being not good enough because he has other women on the side. And, all those issues, I was so addicted to them. But I stick to the coaching back then, and I stick to the coaching, and I go out with those men, just coffee connection dates. And I stopped having contact with all men who have been like the guys I attracted before. So I literally trained my brain to feel safe, to feel stable energy, to know I'm not gonna be left. I am not going to be unworthy, and I'm not going to be exchanged with another woman. I was just a prize, and I was provided for on the dates and protected, and that was so different. And after a while, after I've done this a while, my brain and my body really got used to these emotions. It really got used to it, and I really started liking it, and I really become a match for those men, for those safe men, and for those men who who in the beginning felt like, no, like, you're not worth my time, but okay, I'm doing it for inner work purposes. So anyways, after a long time, I have trained my brain and my body to this new vibration. I become a match for those high value men, and I start feeling attracted to them, even sexually. In the beginning, I didn't. It was just so weird, everything. And I start feeling attracted to them, and this is my new norm now. And I'm sharing this with you all to show you that this is also what my clients learn, and this is also a process that is there for you, and you can have the dream life, love life that you desire. It's just a question of training yourself, and when you know the process, how to change and how to embody the new high value vibration, it's going to be so easy for you later. So later, even my ex, who was like hot and cold, who was abandoning me, cheating on me with other girls, reached out to me and was like, oh yeah, let's meet again. And I was like, oh no, sorry, my life is just so awesome right now. I'm having so many high value men around me. Like, no, it was so easy then, after I no longer become a match for him. I was a high value feminine woman, and I did not accept this kind of behavior anymore, right? So I really want you to experience too. And so many of my clients experience that. And I'm also thinking about running a group coaching program about this topic, dating, and so that you guys can learn what's high value behavior from men and what's not, because we feel attracted what we have experienced in our childhood, and we don't really know what's high value or not. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments what you would like to learn the most. So also one more thing I would want you to share is that this process that I'm teaching you through love life, it also applies to other areas of life, also to money, health, and so on. And it's like also this law of attraction work that that you have to embody to attract this kind of level of happiness, love, and wealth. And I know you have studied this a lot, and I know you're aware, but sometimes it's really hard to embody it by yourself, right? That's why I'm here, and that's why I would love to be there for you and guide you as I'm guiding other women, and they're having so huge breakthroughs, in their love life and also in career, because money and men are the same. When men are there for you, money is going to be there for you too. Okay, so I'm still offering free love assessment calls, and I really, really want you to take advantage of that and reach out to me so that you can share with me your story and I can help you break through even in this little call. So definitely make sure to reach out to me if you're interested to talking to me and having some more insight about your situation. So I really hope that your question about why do I feel attracted to bad boys and feel so bored with good guys is answered, and now you have some more self-awareness, and I really, really would want you to reach out to me so that we can get to know each other as long as I'm still offering these calls. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in, and I talk to you soon.